Hello, guys, and we are back. Welcome back to Sussex Squad Family TV. I guess this won't be YouTube if I don't tell you to please subscribe and kindly comment below. So, guys, today I'm going to read you this amazing article. It says Meghan Markle's critics are using internet troll tactics to perpetuate misogyny. You've seen what has happened to Meghan Markle. It is a targeted racist harassment and trolling that uses misogyny to try and shape public perception of black women. In this opinion piece, pop culture and fandom writer Stitch examines recent bullying allegations against Meghan Markle, ongoing misogyny, and the context of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's tell-all interview. On February 28th, the first trailer for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's upcoming interview with Oprah Winfrey went up on YouTube. By March 2nd, The Times had posted an article claiming that Meghan bullied her staff and royal aides. In the same report, The Times made sure to mention that Meghan once wore a pair of earrings that were a wedding gift from the Saudi crown prince. At a dinner weeks after Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi was murdered on his order. Let's just call it what it is, a spokesperson for Meghan and Harry told the outlet. A calculated smear campaign based on misleading and harmful misinformation. Black women across the internet have cloaked and called out the attacks on Meghan from British press and royals since day one of their public relationships. Remember, Prince Harry had to write a letter to the British tabloids asking them to stop the racist attacks and sexist attacks against Meghan Markle. The moment that things between the former Suits actress and Prince Harry started heating up, so did attacks against Meghan, each one more disturbing than the last. Framing Meghan as a bully who is supportive of murder is just the latest escalation of tactics we've seen from the Crown and the British press. However, nothing about this is new or shocking to black women anywhere, especially in Britain, where misogyny is a major problem. This behavior, escalating harassment, people accusing us of being bullies when we affirm lies that blame us for harm done against other people, is part of the online troll ecosystem's historical approach to black women, with even a single ounce of power or visibility. What's happening to Meghan Markle is targeted racist harassment and trolling that uses misogyny to try and shape public perception of black women. We've seen this before. Black political figures Michelle Obama and Diane Abbott have been subjected to abuse. I won't even go into Kamala Harris, what she currently faces at the hands of racist Fox News or tabloids or press. You've seen what's happening to Vice President Kamala Harris. Has never happened to previous vice presidents, all white, I must say. So this abuse has come from the press and even the public. Black actresses like Leslie Jones and Candice Patton have been hit with horrific racist harassment from the fans of the franchises they are in. Black journalists faced regular harassment. The 1619 Project's Nicole Hannah-Jones, for example, is currently on a Twitter hiatus because of it. It even happens to very small fish like me, like us. Unfortunately, no amount of wealth, power, or even a Pulitzer Prize can protect black women from misogyny. Misogyny, the term coined by Moya Bailey to cover the ways that racism and misogyny intersect in black women's lived experiences, is something that features heavily in the ways that black women are treated on and offline. Of course, all women deal with misogyny and many people of color deal with racism, but misogyny literally hits different. Misogyny fuels years-long harassment campaigns of black women, online and offline. No black woman can escape the dehumanization misogyny allows and encourages even from other black people. That's what makes it an effective tool to harass black women into silence. Literally, everyone is doing it. It doesn't help the tactics that the British royals and their pocket press have been using against Meghan are the same ones that internet trolls and other two-board races have been using against black women online for at least a decade. And people in power online do nothing about it until it's too late. As Sidet Harry points out in her piece on misogyny, and now alongside tech journalists, contributes to a cycle of harm and erasure. Harmful behavior towards black women isn't enough to inspire change until others are harmed. But the original harms are often lost by journalists tasked with covering tech. While some people will argue that Meghan being hated is a normal part of celebrity, black women around the internet know that's not quite true. Meghan isn't hated because she's a celebrity. Meghan has an anti-fandom, which conveniently seems to be partly made up of press, the British tabloids, and public that see themselves as her brother-in-law's fans because she's a black woman who married a prince and for a little while got to be a princess. Meghan Markle has been an easy target from the start. In 2016, Harry had to release a statement about the racist smears heaping hate on Meghan from the earliest parts of their relationship. So when someone tells you that Meghan Markle has not suffered racism, show them this. Please show them. Tell them that Harry had to release a statement about the racist smears heaping hate on Meghan from the earliest parts of their relationship. Despite him asking for the press and public to stop, British reporters saw nothing wrong with invading the couple's privacy throughout their relationship, blaming Meghan for every possible thing they could, short of a crime, and ultimately targeting her during her pregnancy. I really feel bad just reading this, people. Meghan's features her fashion, the way she crossed her legs at one event, and even the fact that she dared to be visibly pregnant in public. Compare that with the white royals like Princess Eugenie or Beatrice. When they hold their belly, there is no problem. When Kate Middleton holds her belly, no problem. But when a biracial black woman does it, the British tabloids attack her for it. Press hated that she cradled her baby bump for the first time, that she spoke publicly about their troubles conceiving again, and they aren't handling the current pregnancy very well. They bullied Meghan Markle during her previous pregnancy with baby girl Lilibet Diana. When Meghan and Harry's first child Archie was born, even he was fair game. They already continued to abuse Archie as well. We've seen that already. The British press and the royal family calls this reporting. I call this pattern of escalating harassment what it is. Trolling. What the British press is doing to Meghan by fixating her on her behavior, blaming her for actual crimes in connecting her with Khashoggi's murder, and essentially laying all the sins of the British royal family at her feet is a form of trolling. On a larger scale, it is the same thing as what happened to Christina Ariel as a result of racist Star Wars fans angry that she was one face of their favorite franchise. When Ariel was only subject to racism, including tweets and other comments taken out of context to frame her as a racist and someone unfit to work for Lucasfilm in any capacity, from a portion of the internet, Meghan has an entire country gunning for her, the UK, which British tabloids there basically promote bigotry. Whatever Meghan and Harry will say in their interview with Oprah will leave the royal family appended in some capacity. Whatever they are revealing about their time in Britain or the treatment they have experienced has to be bad, considering the racist representation of Meghan as a bully restarted after a simple trailer came out. Added to the ever-growing pile of convenient coincidences that specially timed leaks from the palaces, aggressive press blaming her for everything under the sun, and the royal family choosing to fan the flames of press and public anger, even after Meghan and Harry have left their royal duties. I want you to catch that because that's very, very important. The royal family could have simply just called off the attacks, but they didn't. They didn't stop. They continued. And now they complained that Meghan and Harry were doing an interview. You can't expect people to just continue taking abuse and keep quiet about it. We can name this behavior racist trolling that utilizes misogyny to try and silence Meghan, whose blackness seems to be the thing her detractors hate her for the most. And in naming that as the lens, we know the way forward. Black women like Meghan have spent years talking about misogyny in our communities and how it's harmed us. It's time for everyone else to start paying attention. I find this to be an incredible article. Meghan Markle critics are using internet troll tactics to perpetuate misogyny. Please, this is a very, very good read, and I'm hoping that you really like this read. It tells you everything that Meghan Markle has basically endured. So thank you guys, and please don't forget to subscribe. Tell us what you think and leave a comment below.